Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nuruliana binti Muhammad Yusof. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Faculty of Engineering, School of Computing, Bachelor of Science, Computer and Bioinformatics. So today I hope everyone stay safe, stay healthy and you guys can cope with the new lifestyle to prevent further spread of COVID-19. So today I'm going to present about the lab exercise, especially for this week. First and foremost, I will explain about the questions number 2. For these questions, we need to find the values of overflow flag, sign flag, zero flag, and carry flag. Each line have a different value, so we need to find those value one by one. Firstly, we need to move the value of 7F into register of AL. After we move, you can see the register EAX will be changed to the 7F 0019 FF7F, and then we need to add the value of 2 into register of AL. After we add with number 2 to the register, you can find the overflow value is 1 and sign value is 1. For next line, which is line number 2, we need to subtract the value of 5 into register AL. So you can see here the sign flag is 0, and for the 0 flag it is still 0, it does not change the value. And then we move on to the next executions, which is we need to move the value of 80 into register AL. So you can see the register EAX will be changed to 0019 FF80. And we need to find the value of carry flag, sign flag, overflow flag for line number 3. We will add the value of 80 into register AL. So you can see the carry flag is changed to 1, and for sign flag it is still 0, and for overflow flag it is still 1. We move on to the line number 4, which is we need to change the value of AL to the negative value. After we change the value, you can see the 0 flag will have the value of 1. Carry flag will change from 1 to 0. For sign flag will have the value of 0, and for overflow flag will change from 1 to 0. So this is the answer for question number 2. This is question number 3. The question number 3 are us to create an assembly program with the data given my bytes by 10H, 20H, 30H, 40H, and for my words word 2123, 4344, 5657, 6768. So we need to create an assembly program by following the instructions of the questions. Firstly, the instructions said we need to write an instruction that moves the first 2 bytes in my bytes into the DX register. Basically, we need to move the value of 10 and 20 into register DX. Therefore, we need to move the words pointed to my bytes into register DX. And for the next instructions, it asks us to move the fourth byte in my words into register AL. So we need to pointer the byte and to the my words plus 3, so we can have the value of 6768H into the register AL. And for the last instructions, we need to move all 4 bytes in my bytes into register EAX. So basically we need to move all the my bytes value into register EAX. Because of double words, we need to use the register EAX, and we need to point the words into my bytes value, so we can have the value of my bytes into register EAX. This is another questions, which is we need to refer to the array definitions in previous question ones and write a program to sum all the elements of array Fiona. So we need to sum all the array 90, 95, 999, 9A, 9B, and 99A into the register AX. So how we need to do it? Firstly, we need to move the value of Fiona into register AX. The value of Fiona is for the first word, which is 90, and we need to add the Fiona plus 2. Why we use the Fiona plus 2? Because of the words. We use the words bytes, not we use word instead of bytes. So we need to add with 2. So the value of 95 will be added into 90 in register AX, and following the next step, which is Fiona plus 4, the value of 999 will be added into register AX, and for the next will be the value of Fiona plus 6, which is 9A, 9B will be added into AX, and Fiona plus 8, the value of 99A will be added into AX. So this is the answer for questions number 3. This is question number 4, which is the same as the question number 3, asking for sum of all elements. But for this question, we need to use loop instructions. So base or refer to the array definition, which is Shrek the word egg to 9999. So we need to create a loop instruction to sum all the elements. So firstly, we need to move the offset of Shrek into the register EBX. After we move the offset, we need to move the value of 0 into EAX. And we need to move the size of Shrek or length of Shrek into register ECX. Register ECX is actually for how many we need to determine how many looping we want to do. So I use the length of Shrek because I don't really confidence about the number of counter, so I use the length of Shrek, which is this is more accurate. So for the looping, we need to write the L1 for looping once, and we need to add the value of EBX, which is the offset of Shrek into register EAX. After we move the value of EBX into EAX, we will add another value, which is type Shrek, or we can use EBX plus 4, which means EBX plus 4 is means for the next elements. So these elements will be added into the next elements, and it will looping 8 times until the final answer. So this is the coding as this is the assembly program for loop instructions. As for last questions, which is question number 6, we need to find the final value of variable total in decimal. So we need to find the value of total after loop instructions. The data given is total words equal to 0 and counter word is 7. So firstly, we need to move the value of 0 into EAX. After we move the value of 0, you can see here registered EAX are equal to 0. And as for counter is how many looping we need to determine. So counter is 7. So we will looping for 7 times. So in the looping, we need to add the value of tens into register EAX. So after execution, you can see the value of EAX changed to 16. And we need to loop the L1. After we looping the L1, you can see the value of L1 is here and counted with the value of 7. EAX are 16, ECX are 6. And then we loop again until 8 times. Sorry, for 7 times. So after we looping for 7 times, the final answer for total is 112 in decimal. So this is the answer for total. For this exercise, I learned about how to find the flag register. The flag register are represented with different names, and I'm able to distinguish the name and become more understands about the program. Next, I learned how to execute a program using loop instructions. Instead of adding all elements manually, loop instructions give the way how to add all elements with simple way, especially when the program have a lot of elements. It will be hard to write the instruction one by one. Therefore, loop are easier way to conduct the program.